all my favorite friends. Stephanie here, live in the warehouse, working on bug out boxes tonight. I'm so excited. I promised you I was working on them. We are steady working on it. We spent the day getting the warehouse ready for this insanity, and I am so excited. So I just thought I would tell y'all a little bit about them. Show you what they look like. So this is what a bug out box is going to look like. They're these big black totes with the yellow toppers on them. You can see they are full. We have good stuff in here. I'm so excited about it. So excited about it. And I found a couple more things. I think they're going to be right to the brim full with all the things. And remember, this is going to be a bug out kit for 72 hours. So this by no means is meant to, you know, just take this and you should be like, oh, I'm okay. I'm going to have, thanks to my friends at Mind for Survival, we are going to have well, it's like 40 pages, but it's going to be a small pamphlet that you'll be able to read, and it's going to give you additional information. There's more things you could add to your bug out bag or your bug out kit. There's a lot of things that are more family or individual specific. And so the way I think we'll do that, we're making these for like 2-member families. And then, if you get these and you need more, then let's have that. Call me. Let's talk. So I can make sure to help you add to your bug out box. I just want to get you started one for sure. It's looking like I will have 100 boxes. And of course, there's so many more people here than I will have boxes for, but I will keep making them as long as folks want them. I want to make sure we're getting folks ready. But the way we're going to do this, I was hoping to do a distribution line of them, but it's just not feasible. We'll run out. So I think I'm just going to have you message me. Just send me a text, message me, say, hey, Steph, I want a bug out box. Of course, you need to be a resident of Yancey or Mitchell County to get one, but I would love that. And then you'll just be able to come on by and pick them up. It is going to include quite a few things. So let me show you a little bit about what's in them. I'm super excited about it. So I'll show you kind of what's here on the table. We'll just go down the line, but I'm also pulling from everywhere. So, of course, we're going to have some Lysol wipes because you got to be clean. We're going to have 2 packs of regular wipes. We're going to have a pack of silverware. This one's pretty cool. These are 7 plastic cups, like hard reusable cups, plus a can opener because you're going to need one of those. We've got 2 collapsible 1-gallon water tanks. Super excited about that. This is a super kit we put together. You've got a lighter, you've got emergency blanket, you've got matches, you've got hand warmers. This is a cool little kit here. There's 8 different packs of bags in there. We also have 2 different kind of socks that are going to be in there. Remember, this is a short-term thing. We're going to have flashlights in there. Also, these lights, they're magnetic, so they magnetize to whatever. Also, headlamps are going to be in there. Batteries for everything. So you'll have AA, AAA, and 9-volt batteries in there. I have a small bag of soap, razors. Everybody is getting a bag of tampons. Even if you don't need tampons, if you do have a bullet wound, that's good, right? I don't know, but that's what we're putting them in there. This one's a cool one. This one, you've got some bug spray, some alcohol, some sunscreen, and some lotion. This one is a medical one, so you're going to have hand sanitizer, Advil, Tylenol, Band-Aids, and an ice kit. Super excited about that. And then a hygiene one, 2 deodorants, 4 bars of soap, and some hand soap. Super excited about that. Like I said, everybody gets batteries. There's 2 regular lighter and a big lighter in each one of those. We're going to have work gloves in every box. These are those emergency blankets I was telling you about. So in an emergency, they will work. Of course, everybody's getting matches. Tons of hand warmers. Because if you're cold, that's going to keep you warm. I'm super excited about those. Y'all saw the can openers. You got to have can openers. Okay, so that is... that's what I have on the table. Now, I'm pulling stuff from all kind of places. So, we also have... Do I have one of these open? Let me see. Hang on. Hang with me for a minute. Let me show you one of these. We have so many cool kits that have come in. And so, I'm adding a lot of those too. So, this is like a little kit. And it's like a little dental dental stuff in here. You've got shave cream, razor, toothpaste, a little comb, dental floss, stuff like that. So there's 2 of those in each. Blankets, socks, masks. I told you about the tampons, pads. There's going to be MREs in there. Now, I know everybody's not a fan of MRE, but these actually look pretty cool. And like I said, this is a beef ravioli. That sounds delicious. So we'll have 7 MREs in each. This one is very cool. This came from my friends. I told you I got to go see my friends. White cheddar mac and cheese, all ready to go. Super easy. Also going to have instant coffee in there. Now, that's all the food that's going to be in the bug out boxes because, it's got to be long-term stuff. Here's the freeze-dried instant coffee. I'm so excited about that. Got socks going in there. I'm going to come over here. I'm real excited. Now, in addition to the bug out boxes, we're also going to have some food boxes. So you're not just getting a bug out box. You're also going to get a box of stuff full of food. And so that way you can have that in your pantry. Each box also has some blankets like these in them. We just hit the jackpot on... Oh, where'd he hide them? Tyler, where'd you put those? Oh, here they are. Here they are. I'm so excited about this. Every bug out box is also going to have a butane stove in it. And we have the butane to go with it. So I'm super excited about that. We're also going to have a fire extinguisher in each one. And one of those kind of like deep freeze sleeping bags. So a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff in there. Again, to get you through 72 hours. But I also need you to prep up with some other stuff. So we will be making sure to help you as you're evolving. You go through the list and you're like, oh, maybe I need this. Maybe I need that. We want to make sure. We also are putting some pads in each one just in case. I mean, they're good for, like I said, a bullet wound. I mean, not that I expect anybody to be shooting, but it's an emergency preparedness kit. That's the key. We'll have alcohol in it, Advil, Tylenol, just all different kind of things that you can kind of think of, really. First aid kits. It's going to be good. I'm real excited about it. We've been working really hard on these today because we had to organize the warehouse first so I could make room to, kind of get everything together. But I am super excited about these bug out boxes. I really want everybody to be prepared. It's kind of, it's crazy times. We went through the storm. I feel like if folks had maybe had some more preparation stuff that it wouldn't have been so terrible for them. At least in the initial 72 hours. But y'all all know, I want you prepped up for more than 72 hours. I need you ready for 10 days. And so our food box will help with that. Excuse me. So this is the kit that's going to come with the bug out box. I know y'all can't read it all the way through, but what is really cool about this is talking about how to start prepping, okay? And so this is keep your family safe without wasting time and money. So it's going to be very important as you open your bug out box. I want you to pretty please take the time to read this pamphlet because not everything you need is in this box. There's things that you're going to have to add that will be family specific. Now, that doesn't mean I don't have them. I could definitely continue, you go through, read this pamphlet. It's really cool because even at the back of it, it has it has a checklist. Basic emergency kit checklist. I love this. So you're going to be able to go through here, make sure it's talking about all the different things that you need to have in a bug out box. A lot of them we have in here. We also have gloves and beanies in there. But so it's talking about at least one change of clothes, some hats, some socks, just different things. Rain poncho, those are in there. Scarves, long sleeve shirts, medical supplies, being a basic first aid kit, trauma kit, over-the-counter medication, prescription medications, a tent, sleeping mat, sleeping bag, tarps, blankets, bottles for water filtration. You definitely have got to get some water filtration. I don't have any of that. I'm buying what I can, that I feel like, okay, they got to have this in there. but there's just not much, emergency food rations. I'll have you 7 MREs in there. Can opener, we've already got that in there. Bic lighter and matches, we got that in there. So there's a lot of things in here that you're going to already have. This is a really good start to your kit. Power bank, you're not going to get one of those, but you will have batteries. We will have a headlight and a headlight lamp in there. Not an emergency radio or a compass, though. None of those have come in the whole time. I don't think I've ever seen a radio in here. A multi-tool kit, I don't have any of those. I don't have any rope. I do have duct tape. You getting duct tape. Cash. Y'all know the biggest problem folks had when everything kind of popped off is we were a cash-only society for weeks. And so even folks that were very wealthy and had their credit card limits were unlimited, they were like us normal folks for a while because they couldn't get to their money. So you got to keep some money. Got to keep some cash. Now, I'm not putting any of that in there either. I'm sorry, I ain't got it like that. But pretty please, go to the bank. You don't got to you don't have to have $100 bills. Get you some 10s and 20s and 50s or, whatever. But I would love for everybody to have some cash put back so that is easy in case. It also goes through some of the paperwork you're going to need. So what could be cool if you want, you can do it any way you want to. Take this pamphlet, take this book. You can make your own notebook with it. I even have a hole punch if you want. And I'll help you hole punch it. We can run to Roses and get you a binder. It's all dependent on the level of preparedness you're ready for. I want you to be fully prepared. I want you to be so fully stocked that you're like, I am ready for the apocalypse. That is my preference. But I know some people are very uncomfortable with that, and I understand. However, the experience we've had 3 months ago is exactly the reason why everybody should prep. It's the most of importance to at least have something. At least have something ready. Have your just have a plan. And that is what's really great about this as well, is not only are you building your emergency kit, but it also talks about a plan. What is your plan going to be? Like, for example, if your kids are in school and something happens while your kids are in school, what is your plan? Do you have a plan in place to get to your kids? You better have a plan in place to get to your kids. I always had a plan in place to get to my kid. Now, she thought I was crazy forever because I would say, if there's an active shooter, if there's this, if there's that, whatever the scenario is, here's our plan. You do this, and I will meet you right here, and for a long time, later she said to me, Mom, that was so hard being that young and saying these things. She said, but I get it now because Sid was in the 1st grade when that was that Sandy Hook shooting, and I just didn't handle that well. And so from her 1st grade on, when we started school, we had a plan. We have to make plans. This is the hard stuff to talk about with family members, but you have to have a plan. And I think we saw a lot of that also with everything that was going on. People couldn't get to people. And then, so like my best friend, Cindy, she tried to come to me, but she couldn't get down my road at all. But my neighbor already knew I was okay, so he told her I was okay. But then when I finally got to the holler, I tried to go to her house and see her, but she wasn't there, so I had to leave a note. So we were leaving notes on each other's doors, so maybe I need to put Post-it notes in bug out boxes. But just thinking of all the things and reasons why this is a fantastic idea for anybody in the country. I believe everybody should be prepared, at least with one box, one 72-hour box. But the reality is you will not be underinvesting in your family if you do it for 2 weeks. Have you 2 weeks preparedness, 2 weeks of food, 2 weeks of cash, 2 weeks of everything, medicines, everything. Always be ready for 2 weeks at a time. And that way, if there is a situation, you're going to be okay. Your family's going to be okay. And you don't feel like, how we did here in the mountains. That was pretty brutal. That was rough for a long time. It's still kind of crazy. It's actually still very crazy out there. But the immediate need has been met. And I'm very thankful for that. But as we approach winter, I think they're saying it's going to snow tomorrow. Oh my God. I'm so not ready for winter. But it does have me a little bit feeling like, okay, let's get these bags ready, because worst case, I need everybody in the hollers to be ready. I just do. I just do. That's just what matters. That's all that matters to me. So I'm here late, making our bug out boxes. I'm excited about everybody getting a stove. Everybody's going to get a heater. I have a ton of heaters on the way. So I want, now I cannot promise you a generator. You know, I've been giving generators out steady. We do not have any generators. I don't have any chainsaws. But I want everybody to have a backup generator. And then we'll make sure, if you have a backup generator, we'll make sure you have some electric backup heat. Those little radiant heaters work fantastic. The buddy heaters scare the fire out of me. I won't lie. I've always been a little timid of them, mostly because I don't like propane. But we've had a couple people, I don't know that they secured them properly, or maybe it was just a dysfunctional system, but it did blow up on them, or, you know, cause the situation. So buddy heaters make me nervous. But the great thing about them, you know, you can get a buddy heater with the, you know, so you have a buddy heater, and then you have the hose, and then you can have, you know, a 20-pound propane tank, and that's going to last for a little while. You know, knock the chill off. But if we're going to hit super cold, or super, you know, super cold temperatures for a while, at least it'll knock the chill off some. But it's just of most importance to me for everybody to absolutely be ready. I'm super excited. That is also why I'm including we had a fantastic supply of the fire extinguishers come in. So everybody's getting a fire extinguisher. How cool is that? There's going to be a lot of good stuff in there. Y'all see most of it. And I'm sure a ton I have forgotten about already because I didn't get everything laid out on the table. But I just think this is going to be very good to make sure families are ready. At least have a 72-hour kit. And then, like I said, I want you to read the pamphlet, go through it, and then make a list. And be like, Steph, do you have this? Do you have this? Do you have this? Yes, I do. Let's get it in your home. That's what matters. Look, God sent all this stuff for us. He sent it here. Let's make sure everybody has a bug out box and is kind of ready for that. So, I only have, it's going to be really close pushing 100 totes. I went and bought 50 totes today. I probably have another 20 more that were here. As we keep emptying stuff out, then I'll be using those totes. I'm dumping totes out into boxes so I can have those totes. Because totes, these are the best way to do it. They're heavy duty. They're sturdy. Like I said, you just put it in your closet and forget about it. Pretty much nothing in here is going to expire except for maybe the Advil and the Tylenol, some medicine, stuff like that. Everything else is going to be, you're not going to, you just come get it, put it in your closet and forget about it. But everything else, I'm excited. I'm real excited about it. I think this is going to be great. Especially with the headlamps. Got the headlamps in there. I mean, we ain't playing. We're just not playing at all. We're just going to, whatever it takes, work gloves, fuzzy gloves. You know, it just matters so much. So, if you were pretty pleased, thank you for staying with me and watching. If you're in Yancey and Mitchell County and you would like to have a bug out box, just go ahead and text me, Steph, put me on the list. That's the way we're going to have to do it because I just don't think I'm going to have enough to take care of everybody. And the more totes I can get, though, the more I will build. Y'all keep getting me totes. Somebody can bring me some more totes. I will keep building till the cows come home, until I'm out of stuff, and then God will send more stuff, and I'll keep putting it in boxes because I really want everybody to be prepared and have some kind of preparedness plan in their life. I think it matters very much. And I promise in an emergency situation, you will be like, I'm so glad I did that. Because my kid and other children, I've talked to some other parents that are like me. They're like, yeah, my kid was like, sorry, Dad. Sorry I gave you a fit over that. You know, I was able to bribe my husband for years because I would just buy him guns. And he was okay with that, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy a little bit more of this. And here's you a gun for not saying anything. That's the kind of wife I am. So that worked with him. So we didn't have a problem getting some preparedness kits together. But our kid, I was like, you traumatized me, but now I'm glad you did, because we haven't had to worry about anything. We haven't had to worry about anything. You know, I mean, granted, we haven't been home to worry about anything, but a lot of the folks that were able to come out in the community and start working right away, it's because our homes were okay. And we didn't have to, you know, get anything right away. And that's a big deal. Matter of fact, we got to go to Sam's Club because finally after 3 months, I'm like, okay, we're out of toilet paper. I know, right? We're out of paper towels. We're out of everything. But it took a little bit. And that's it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. That is called preparedness. That is called being ready, because the world's going crazy and y'all have got to prep up. I say it with love, pure love. So, just message me here on social media, where you see Stephanie Johnson. Just send me a private message. Say, hey, Steph, sign me up. And I will send me your name, your phone number, and then that way I can call you as soon as you see, here's the boxes. Ooh, I can't wait to fill those up. I am so excited to fill these up, to fill them all up. And then all the totes that are here that have other stuff in it, I'm going to be boxing all them up. So I feel like I'll hit 100. See, look at all these black ones here. They're all full right now, but they won't stay full. I'm just going to dump it in the boxes because I need those totes for y'all. I need y'all to take those totes and go home with them, and get your bug out bag started, your bug out box. Do y'all love that? I'm so excited about it. So, all right, friends. Well, that's all I have for you tonight. We've had a great day here at Rebuilding Hollers. Come hell or high waters. We're super excited about some things that are evolving for us and things that we're working on. But my big thing that matters to me the most right now, today, tomorrow, Saturday, is getting these bug out boxes done. Remember, if we come up a bad snow or some ice, I'm not going to be able to get out of my driveway. Y'all know I live on the side of a mountain. So I want you, and you may not be able to get out either. So, also don't forget, my friends from Carolina Readiness and Supply, they sent us some lamp oil. So for all my friends that were looking for lamp oil, I do have you some lamp oil now. So, all right. I love y'all so much. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being my friend. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you later.